In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the 6 trig functions for angles that are in radians. The first angle that's given to us is negative 5 pi over 4. 5 pi over 4 located on the unit circle is here, equivalent to 225 degrees. Because this is negative 5 pi over 4, I cannot use this one. Okay, I need to go negative 5 pi over 4 instead of 5 pi over 4. So instead of going past pi over 2 and pi to get here, I need to go the complete opposite direction, the negative direction, or clockwise. So I need to go past negative pi over 2, negative pi, and then end up here. This would be negative 5 pi over 4. Okay, if I want to think about it a different way, I would find the coterminal angle for this one. Coterminal meaning it has the same terminal side. Initial is always going to be at 0, but coterminal means it has the same terminal side. So it's going to have the same x and y coordinates, which will give me the same trig functions. If you want to do it that way, okay, instead of trying to figure out where it is, and sometimes it won't be a fraction that's easy to find on here. It should be, but sometimes you might find it easier to do it this way. So coterminal, if you need it to be positive, say it's already negative, you need to add a full rotation. Okay, a full rotation all the way around in radians would be 2 pi. So I would need to add 2 pi or 2 pi over 1 to this. Okay, the issue here is that these do not have the same denominator, so I would need to rewrite this. I can leave negative 5 pi over 4, but I need to change the denominator of this to make it 4 so that I can add them. If I need to make this 4, what I would be doing is multiplying this by 4 over 4. So 2 pi times 4 is 8 pi over 1 times 4, which is 4. Now I can add straight across. Negative 5 pi plus 8 pi is 3 pi. And then the denominator stays the same. Okay, so 3 pi over 4. So I'm going to be using these coordinates, negative square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2, as my sine, cosine, and then figuring out the rest from there. Okay, you're always going to have your cosine and sine, x and y. Easiest way to remember that is they are both alphabetical. C comes before S, so cosine comes before sine, and x comes before y, x coordinate, y coordinate. So for sine of this angle, that's my y coordinate, square root of 2 over 2. Cosine is your x coordinate, so negative square root of 2 over 2. Once you get these from the unit circle, you don't need to look at that again because you have everything that you need for here. To get the tangent of that angle, you will do sine over cosine. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, so that's where we get our sine and cosine. Square root of 2 over 2 over the negative square root of 2 over 2. Remember that you can cancel your denominators, so those 2's will cancel out, and you write what you have left, which would be the square root of 2 over negative square root of 2. Now, normally you would have to rationalize this because you cannot leave a radical in the denominator. However, these are the same thing, but I have a negative here. If I had, say, 1 over negative 1, okay, or 2 over negative 2, or 3 over negative 3, without the radical, I would simplify this as negative 1. Okay, so you can go through the work of rationalizing this if you want to check it just to make sure, but I have the number over itself, but with a negative out front, so it's negative 1. To get this side over here, you're going to take the inverses of each of these. So for instance, this one is negative 2 over 2. Sorry, square root of 2 over 2 for sine. So you flip that or take the inverse. So 2 over the square root of 2. You cannot leave this radical in the denominator, so you do need to rationalize that by multiplying by that radical on the top and the bottom. 2 square root of 2 is on top. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is 2. And then if you can reduce, go ahead and do that. These 2's reduce, and I'm left with just the square root of 2. It's going to be very similar for this. The only difference is this is a negative. So instead of going through all of this work again, because these were basically the same, the only difference is this negative, I can just know that this is negative, and then it's going to be the same, square root of 2. Same thing here. You don't have to go through all of this work. If you know this is negative 1 or negative 1 over 1, when you flip that, it's still going to be negative 1.